There was a little trick with going inside there, I think. But yeah. Alright. So now it will start. The Expedition Cup will be played on several tracks. Ipo added a few. Can't just see how many that were. But all these maps regarding the announcement are from Winter 2021, I believe. Yeah, Winter 2021 Track of the Day maps. So you might know all of them. I also will probably know all of them, but it's partly long ago that I drove them. So lately we played maps from basically fall 2020, and now this time T2020, the next Expedition Cup, even though it's several weeks ago, the previous one that I participated, we then take such maps. This is actually a track, yeah, I played it, yeah, I remember a bit, but not good. My aim, what I want to achieve here, depends on who's on the server. My aim will be always winning, every round.
Go.
But when there's ice it will be difficult. Or when they are actually trained, but I'm not sure if they are. If there's someone trained. Always a bit of warm-up and then live rounds on each track to 180 points or something like that. But the points from every track will be summed up. You can't really see that though. There's not an overall leaderboard that you see all the time. But yeah, you would need to count basically a little bit over all the tracks. This is a track I really don't remember that well, have to admit. And Kupfermagnet, thank you a lot for your sub. So I did not train at all now for this. I just trust in my knowledge of the tracks from almost 2 years ago. But on this map there's not much knowledge. Like there is also just a fast learn. So this is the first round. Only second. Remember that this jump here was extremely important. And I think you could no-slide this. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I win it by 300s. So the first round was already very tight. with a challenge to win every round in the whole cup, this was already super tight. Yeah, if Nikochim is driving that good times, then it will be tight for me to continue winning. Dot. I hope. Yeah, there's a dot because one time I played a cup and it was actually me myself being disconnected. So I'm happy if they write it. So at this track I'm just not so sure with these transitions. That was a bad jump. Bad landing. I release because I have the lead. And second place goes again to Nekochim, so he will stay close to me in points. Are your weather predictions better than the iPhone weather app? Well, I don't look what the iPhone weather app says. Because when I'm at work, when I do my predictions, I am not allowed to have the phone there. So I can't really compare. But in theory, I have definitely better models to use. So in theory, it should be better. Ah, Red Sniper sniped Nikochin. Yeah, but it would be better at work. Here I'm not sure which weather sites I could look. Maybe I have only very global models then that will not be as good. Yeah, I made it. He crashed the end actually. Alright, I won all the 4 rounds on the first map. I'm actually not sure if I would run into problems if I do weather predictions for money in the stream, because it is basically what I have to do at the job, doing the weather predictions. It might be that this is not good if I do that then in stream as well. Is there a prize for winning this cup? No. If there was, then I think we would see some other names on the server. Oh yeah, this map here I couldn't play. This map was played during TMGL. Also, something like this. Or during OGL. Yeah, OGL was at that point. But TMGL I also casted, so maybe it was also TMGL. But I remember that Ryulu played it and he was in TMGL back then. So this map I only hunted afterwards and time attack a little bit. And did not play a knockout on it. And I found it very unfortunate that I missed the Crest map. And if there would have been reruns back in the days, I definitely would have played them on this track. But reruns didn't exist at that time. Outside pull is probably better there. But I think both worked. But it's not gonna be easy to win all rounds here, to be honest. I know that Ryulu was at least podium, maybe he won that map. I think he won that map. It's a difficult quest map with all these weird transitions. I drove a 54.2, my PB is a 52.6. Author is 53.2, actually not an easy author medal. At some point we surely will also play an ice map. I think that Aibo chooses maps of different styles from Winter 2021. On the ice map it will be difficult to win all the rounds. Because some of those players, maybe Beluga especially, they might do well on ice. The thing is that I might not do well. That is the bigger issue. Like if I slide out one time, then the time loss is just too huge. But yeah, let's focus on this map first. Because this is also not easy. Starting with a gear down. The gear shift just didn't want to come. Yeah, that was only 2/10 to Neko Jim. He's definitely the guy that can rip my perfect cup with winning every round. Like, he can definitely deny me that. Ryulu was second and Scrappy won. Oh, okay. Yeah, 6 of 6. Every map needs 4 rounds at least. And I didn't see if it's 5 maps or 6 maps today. It's again only 2/10. Rexasaurus now. Ah, there's a map list. 6 maps in total. Next map will be Orbit by HTMH and Neon, then Lone Country by Rexasaurus himself, the Valkyria by Saphiron, and the Chase by the Shraz. Might still be close. My ending sucked so far. Yeah, so that was 3 times close. Now with NRC. And I every time improved by over 2/10, and it was every time needed. Alright. So I drove the correct times in every round. Boah. So it's not only Neko Gym. So second map is also done. 8 of 8. I don't even look at the gap that I have to the other players. I think winning this in total should be doable. Ah, wait, it stands actually there in the bottom. I lead with 88 points ahead of Neko Gym at the moment. So the next track was by HTMH and someone else. And is that also ice there? Or what? Oh no, that's the map that we just played, right? That's the map that we just played. Alright. That should be doable. It's a tech map. Yeah, that's the reason why I think of extra challenges. Like, it is exciting if I have that streak and have the possibility of winning every round, then every round is exciting, because I might lose that streak at every round. And then it's still interesting. And before Sassy is watching my stream and thinks, oh, then I joined the server now. And deny him. He once did that, kind of. He once joined the server on the last map of the cup. And luckily I was able to win those rounds as well, but it was tight. Like, he was there. Speed self here, yeah. I need to get that corner better here. Okay, that was not better. I'm gonna practice the chase. Clever. So round 1 is done with a 46.2, my PB is 44.5. So there's still a lot of time possible to improve, but very dangerous. They're on such a tech map. The chances of winning are higher than on other tracks. I drift too much here. Neko Gym was close, but he fucked up the end, has to respawn and drops multiple positions behind. Didn't even finish yet. Wow, what does that respawn in the end? He's not even top 8. He was 2/10 behind me. He got 9th place with 16 seconds behind. What the heck? How would you lose 16 seconds? Is there really no checkpoint? Not a good start. I can get this turn better now. Uh-oh, we are in danger. He's still equal. Bad turn. Enough. Oof. That could have gone wrong. The thing is, if it's close at the end, I feel like in danger because I also myself am not feeling confident with the end. I don't know how much you have to jump in that transition to make it up. It's difficult to see. Okay, this time I'm really in danger. But it's still close. Good end though. Yes. Oh. So much to the confidence. Okay, third map also done. Half of the cup won. They are kinda equal here. Beluga and Nikochim on second and third. Yeah, so even this tech map was in the end not that easy, but the thing is I was driving 1.5 seconds slower than my PB on it. And at some point this is too much. I didn't improve in the third or fourth lap anymore. Drove not any faster. So what comes now? Lone Country. By Rexasaurus himself. What is this map? Do I remember it? I should, but actually this map? Wait, yeah, this last right turn there feels a bit familiar. But I don't know it that well anymore. Like, this is really long ago. But yeah, this ending here, this last right turn, this reminds me of something. Definitely. But I can't remember the cup of the day on this, it's more long ago. Oh god, these blocks. Oh. Yeah, I think I actually hunted this map. Seeing these transitions here again, I think I hunted it. Just a bit. And I have, there is a high chance, to be honest, that I will lose my winning streak on this. Because there are some transitions that I don't know how to drive, and the map is very short, like it's not a difficult track. And I see easily how a transition can go wrong or how I can get a nose slide from a transition. Like there are several things that can go wrong, and on this map you can't catch up anymore. So I'm not feeling too confident with this track. Oh, I remember. This was one of my worst cup of the days. And I lost against the map author. Yeah. But yeah, I'm also over 2 seconds behind my PB. Yeah, this was one of my worst ones. My worst cup of the days. I was actually dying extremely early in that transition that I'm a bit afraid of here to the left. And I remember that I didn't know that you can go to the left and take a red boost, and I was trying to make the jump and had low speed for it. And then I barely made the jump up but had no speed, like I clipped. I made it up but I had no speed and clipped. And continued with that, and I lost over 10 seconds or something. That was in one of the early rounds. I remembered now. $400. Yeah, my starter shit. There was a mod on this one. Yeah, I had downloads off before I like I just made them on, but I think I have to restart the game to activate it. To have so that might be the reason why it's not there yet. But yeah, some parts are really nice to drive. If you get the auto slide and you can hold the auto slide through a very long corner, and then at some point you tap the brake and do the drift. That's really cool. Yo, that was close. Yeah, to be honest, my winning streak was difficult to keep on this track. I'm driving here against the map author himself, and he remembers the lines decently enough. And yeah, I mean, he's also much slower than my PB, but I believe that my PB was good on this. I think I hunted it afterwards. And I easily lose a lot of time with a suboptimal line with a bit of save, with a bit of release. It's immediately a big time loss. But can I win the map is the question. I have to beat him now. No, I have a really shit start somehow. But yeah, the end was good. And then I win by over a second, almost, like almost a second, and then the others over. That's surprising. So I win the map. Yay. He bonked the fence. Nice parking by Plumped. Okay, so the pressure of the perfect Expedition Cup is over. The thing is, I already got a perfect Expedition Cup. It would not be the first time. It actually got a lot of views on YouTube. Clean sweep on new campaign tracks. It was exactly 3 months ago when the other campaign came out, the last one, the previous one, spring. It came out and we had an expedition cup on 7 maps of the campaign. And I drove the maps already a bit because of the early speedrun that I wanted to do. And then I had actually, yeah, good success with winning every round. And that was also the one cup where then Bilingo joined on the last track on map 25. And yeah, this year I remember it now, this was one of the most difficult cup of the days in the early stages. Because that's just like learning this track in the seeding phase, in the time attack, is so tough. So tough. For all the lower divisions as well, especially. Like many people couldn't finish this map in the seeding phase. That was incredibly difficult. And yeah, here are so many transitions and some transitions where I also have no idea now how they work. Like especially those 2 transitions already in the start. They are unclear. I know I have a good PB here as well. I hunted that map. And I got a good time. But I died in the cup of the day because of the starting transitions. Because in those transitions, when they are so diagonal, I have big problems to see like what is the logic way how you would jump that. I really struggle with that. For me this is not logic. How do I need to drive in order to jump high enough in those first 2 transitions? Yeah, this looks super dangerous. So... Oi. I mean, just surviving here is already a success. Speaking of that, I might still have a good position, maybe still win it. Depends on the others. I'm 3rd. And there's still some track to go. Where to go? I'm 1st. By 3/10 and by 7/10. Yeah. I remembered that it goes to the left. And that it was maybe when driving on roof or something or not. I don't know if you're on the roof, yeah you are. But I didn't remember where to go to the left and when. Yeah, I mean I also didn't know where to go. Yeah, nice try. Oh, whoa. Yeah, this track was like this finish as well, how it go with high speed downwards there. Was really it's a very good map, but a bit too difficult for the cup of the day. Second transition can work at the start. I'm really afraid with the first transition though. But when I crashed here, I knew I can still win that round. It was because I expected that people did not know the way. Oh, there was a pole! Did you see that pole? No, I lost it because of that. I have to go more inside. What? I almost touched that pole. Dude. But I'm surprised that Rexasaurus was close to me. Because the run was fine. I would say. Guess you can take this really inside here. Okay. Yo, Sponge! Long time no see. Hello. Do you play the United Solo competition, Sponge? Qualification ends in 1 day. Like, or 2 days at midnight. Okay, 1 more round to go. If I score good. Warum wird der Mann das deinstallieren? Naja, kannst du mal noch qualifizieren. Es ist nicht schwer. Musst du einfach nur 7 Zeiten fahren an sich. Und ich habe auch nur einmal alle 7 Maps gefahren und dann war es gut. Mehr habe ich auch nicht gemacht. Das Play of Map Pack ist auch schon draußen. Oh! Na, touched. I had no grip there. Nee. This is not enough points, or is it? It is enough points. I won the map. Nobody behind me finished yet. What the heck? Dangerous map. Ah, I kept my local record by 200s. Okay, we have 1 more track to go. The overall standings, I'm leading ahead of Beluga now, who is over 200 points behind, and Neko Jim TM is then close to Beluga, so that is still a battle between those 2 players. Surprising that Beluga actually overtook. And next up, like, it's 17 points between both, and then comes Red Sniper. He's also not that far behind. Also Rexasaurus, also Paradise. Like, and then Aibo is equal to Paradise. The gaps are really low. Then there is a bigger gap. But the thing is that there are just not many players, so the point differences are relatively slim. Oh, this is the chase. Oh, I was hunting for world record here on this map. I was winning the seeding. This is the first Cup of the Day map where I won the seeding. And in the cup itself I got 3rd or 4th. Yeah, this no slide at the start was very helpful. No, sorry guys, I'm wrong. This is not the track that I was thinking of. I was thinking of a different track where I won my first seeding. But I remember this track as well. I remember it also in connection with Ryu, who was good here. And I remember that I also hunted that map for world record. And then, but I had to work. And so I was not able to hunt it. I think you could drive through a stone here. Let me check. No. I was hunting, but I could only hunt till midnight because on the next day I had to work, and I was a bit annoyed by that because that was literally probably the easiest world record to beat. Because then on the whole second day where I was at work, nobody improved further, and I was very close to first. And here was a question if you go right of the tree or middle and jump diagonal. I remember. Yeah, okay, this part is still a bit... That was a shit first round. Yeah, no. I won my first cup of the day seeding before this map here. It was earlier. I don't know how it was called. But it was also a start on dirt. But here it was really beatable, the world record. It was someone with S that kept the world record. Not sure how he was called. But I was sure that I would have beaten it if I was able to drive. .8 seconds ahead. 2 seconds ahead. Yeah, I struggled a bit with that gear in the beginning. This was a reason why Ryulu was strong on this track here. Because it was dirt in connection with weird gears, and Ryulu was good in understanding the gears. I'm surprised that I'm always second here. Thanks. Whoa, there are stones. Both Beluga and Nekochim completely fuck up, like especially Nekochim. Like this, Beluga will definitely get saved, but will Nekochim even finish, or did he... No, he left the server. Oh, so Beluga has it easy to stay second, but he also dropped some points to other players already. But Red Sniper also didn't get good points. Naja. So we didn't play an ice map. So regarding that, it was technically possible to win every round. But we still played a lot of transitional maps. And that is it. GG. And yes, I will play the Cup of the Night. So, the overall standings are hidden, but we can see them next map. Beluga second, Red Sniper third, Rexasaurus not far away in fourth place, then Aibo fifth, Paradise in sixth, NRC seventh, and Nekochimp fell back to 8th by not playing last map. And then it was super close between 9th and 10th as well.